Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tangi and I am a dance fitness instructor amongst other things. Today I am hosting what I am starting called Group Therapy. Group therapy is going to be the space for us to all come together, identify our patterns, and work through them together in a group. I noticed that it's helpful for us to work on things when other people have the same thing. It doesn't make us feel weird. It doesn't make us feel like we're the only people that are experiencing this. It definitely inspires one to dig deeper and to search and to seek out the reason and the meaning of things so that they can evolve and grow, or we can evolve and grow. So I'm bringing group therapy. This is a new series. I wouldn't call it a series because we'll see, but series came out. So this is the first episode of group therapy where I will bring topics and suggestions and some pointers and some things that I have personally unlayered and uncovered in my own life, and I have overcome and I have surpassed. So welcome to group therapy. Also, I do have dance fitness videos. Those are going to be key. Fitness, exercise is going to be key to releasing those chemicals in the brain to help to release the chemicals that we need to balance out our everyday lives. So let's go ahead and get started. So just a little background story with me. My journey started about 6 years ago. I stopped smoking cigarettes. That was my addiction. I loved cigarettes. I was a pack-a-day smoker. Yeah, your girl was a pack-a-day. And I used to drink alcohol excessively. I used to drink for everything, whether I was depressed, happy, sad, whatever it was. I would literally just drink. And one day I just felt like something better was for me. There was no proof. I just had this feeling. And I had 2 boyfriends at the time. Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. I don't know if I will ever get into, I probably will talk about it. I'm actually writing a book, so there's going to be some things that I uncover in that. But I don't have a release date for it yet. I'm still editing and everything. But anyway, I was just in a space of like, what are you doing? That's the space I was in. It was, what are you doing, girl? What are you doing with your life? You over here with these 2 guys. They don't know about each other. You drinking all the time. You smoking a pack a day of cigarettes. What is your life coming to? You over here balancing like, should I put gas in my car or should I buy the cigarettes? I'm going to do both, and then I'm going to be struggling asking people for money because I bought cigarettes and alcohol instead of taking care of my responsibilities. And I was like, I'm tired of this. I was like, I know I'm better than this, because I started looking down my family line. I started looking at the ones that were before me, like my grandparents, my great-grands, cousins, uncles, everything. I was looking at everything and I was like, if they have amazing qualities in them, that means I have some too. And I wanted to seek her out. I wanted to see what she was about, right? Because I didn't give her a chance. So what did I do? I started getting into my own head. I started unlayering and uncovering my thoughts. I started wanting more. And then the most important thing, I had to get into faith. I had to get into the word. So I started reading Proverbs every day. I started reading my Bible every single day. My dad suggested that I read Proverbs like a horoscope. So if the day was the first of a month, I read the first chapter. And I did that. I also incorporated exercise, because when I quit smoking and drinking, my counselor at the time told me, okay, if you're going to stop doing that, you need to exercise. Or not exercise, I'm sorry. You need to replace it with something else. Exercise is what I replaced drinking and smoking for. So just to catch you up to speed. Now, I want to get into chemicals. The dopamine, serotonin, endorphins, oxytocin, all of those are chemicals, right? And those are things that are released in the brain. And when there's an imbalance, that means that there's an issue with the transmitters and the receptors sending off the signals or sending off the chemical releases, right? And one of the things that can contribute to feeling this way or experiencing depression or experiencing or adopting behaviors that are toxic or not healthy for you, it could be something from your childhood. It could be something that you constantly replay in your mind and in your thoughts, and it's on replay, and you want to drown it out. You don't want to see it. You don't want to feel it. Well, you're going to have to feel in order to heal. Ooh, I know. Nobody wants to feel the yuckiness of pain, despair, and all the other hard feelings that come with growth and evolving. However, you got to get into the word. That's when encouragement comes into play, and you get into the word, right? Whatever encouragement. For me, mine is faith-based. I went to God. I went to my Creator because He knows everything about me. So I'm going to encourage you to go to the Creator because He knows everything about you. Now, I would listen to sermons every single day. You need something that is going to ground you and root you in belief. You are not going to be able to accomplish anything until you believe in something. Believing in yourself and believing that it can be done and that you have divine help. Because if it's up to flesh, if it's up to us, we can't do things on our own. There's only so much that we can do. But when we connect with the divine, when we connect with the supernatural forces, that's when things start to get in motion for us, right? So believing in yourself, and you can start that process by keeping your word to yourself. Small victories, small wins. If you say you're going to clean your room or make your bed for a month straight, you got to do it every day. And every day that you do it, you pat yourself on the back. The days that you don't do it, you give yourself grace. You say, whatever the circumstance was, you express that you don't like it, and you tell yourself you're going to do better next time. You don't loathe in it. You don't stay in it. But you do identify and be accountable and say, I don't like that I didn't keep my word. It makes me feel sad, but I'm going to keep my word tomorrow. That is where we'll start. Because the thing is, when you keep your word to yourself, you're building a trust also. You're building this confidence in yourself that you can accomplish anything. And that right there is going to be the esteem meter that helps push you to accomplishing other things. Fitness and exercise. Fitness and exercise, it helps you as well because you feel yourself physically getting stronger. And then you can use that experience to your abstract ideas, right? So you can use, okay, I wasn't able to bench press 200 today, but I was able to bench press more than yesterday. All right, you can use that for abstract ideas as well. I wasn't able to think positively on this note, but I see the positive in the situation, okay? You're strengthening that muscle of belief, right? And exercise helps you do that. Exercise helps you to become stronger in your mind because at one point you're not able to do something, but the next day you're able to. And the same thing goes for any type of idea or goal. So maybe one day you want to do 5 things and you're only able to do 3. You give yourself grace. You say, okay, I wasn't able to check off everything on my list today, but I was able to do the most important things that are going to set a foundation for me for tomorrow, so I can pick up where I left off, right? And that actually helps us too to keep going. We have something to keep looking forward to. Another thing to like reprocess in your mind is self-defeating. Yeah. When I mentioned not being able to finish a task, this is something I am guilty of. I can literally be down on myself. Like, I can really beat myself up. But I have to remember, especially if I'm the only person doing it, that's when I give myself grace. I remember that it's only me doing this. No one else is coming to save me. And then I tell myself, okay, if I'm the only person doing this, this is really good. This is really good. I was able to accomplish this amount of work with just me. All right, so you got to think of it that way too. Changing the way you think about things and strengthening your physical body strengthens your mind, because it makes you believe in yourself. For example, if you're doing a rep and you feel like you can't go and you can't do it no more, but you push through it, that will help you during hard times, whether it be financial, whether it be emotional, relational, whatever. Going through that exercise is the example that you can make it through anything. You'll be able to overcome any situation. You just have to press through. And exercise helps with that mindset too. So exercise, and remembering that any type of hardship that you're experiencing is only to promote you and to help you to identify your characteristics. You have to identify your characteristics and the type of person that you are in order for you to accomplish the things that you're looking to accomplish. Because the characteristics that you are, it may be hindering you if you allow it to. The characteristics of who you are can hinder you if you allow it to. Okay? All right, so that is all I have for today's group therapy session. If this has helped you in any kind of way, I want you to give me a comment, give me a thumbs up. Also subscribe and check out some of my other videos. I do have some dance fitness, and I am going to be going live on Saturday between 9 and 10. I am bringing Misfit Live. And I'll upload the playback. And it's going to be dance fitness. So we're going to work out together. We're going to get our minds right, and we're going to go out there and crush these goals. All right, so I thank you for spending time with me today. And until next time, have a great day.